Hello, and welcome to my 9 to 5. This is Parish Garden. More gardening. See? Garden. Uh-huh. Um, court, cypress spike something? I heard those were bad, but oh well. Chamomile. Um, flaxseed. Maybe something else, I can't remember. Marigolds. Marigolds, right there. I don't know, I'm cleaning up. But yeah, those are the three, four things that I'm gonna put around the tree. Sometimes I swear that I have a system or like a plan, and then I go sideways on my own plan. But so far, this is what's happening. I'm showing you the seeds so you can see what I'm working with. Some seeds are nice and big, other ones are super tiny and hard to control. Um, but yeah, I am picking up from yesterday. Clearly, I'm not recording these in order, but I think yesterday was when I did my hair, and today I am filling in the seeds, the ground space outside of those pots that you see there. My car sounds super loud. If you can hear my car, I am sorry. I don't turn off my car because I'm having battery problems. But that's just a story for my mechanic. Not something I want to get into. But anyways, yeah, I'm adding seeds. Hey, if you have a new battery and for some reason the battery isn't working, um, safely jiggle around the little connectors that are supposed to be connected to your battery. That's all I'm going to say about my car. Do not touch the electric part, the metallic parts, with your bare hands or other metallic things. Again, the only thing I'm going to say: do not take car advice from me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Why do I have that spiky thing? Oh, okay. I think I have the spiky thing so that way I can loosen up the dirt inside the wheelbarrow. So that's all it took for me to look at my hair. My hair is so bright. It's already dulled. It's like all muddy purple as I'm looking at it now. But yeah, it's so bright in the video. I am so happy. I am jumping from conversation to conversation. I have no idea what I was talking about 5 seconds ago. Huh. So yeah, I didn't take that long to put seeds in there, and I'm covering it up with fresh dirt. This is early November when this video was taken. By Christmas, definitely by Christmas, all of the leaves would have fallen off this tree, and I will let them sit on this area, so whatever is growing will have some sort of ground cover, natural mulch. Yeah, so that way, like, because I do see stuff growing, not here in the video, but as I'm walking to my car on a daily, and that will get destroyed by the cold. This is going to be a cold year. So those leaves will definitely help. And I usually gather my neighbor's leaves too. So I will have plenty of leaves for this tree. Yeah, I watered the tree there. I think now I'm cleaning everything up, getting ready to put everything away. Yeah, a little bit of water. One, to pat down the soil, and two, to nourish the seeds. I understand how gardening works. Um, so yeah, now, this is a new project I have. A neighbor had that out for the trash. And you know what they say about one man's trash. Um, Whoever came up with those stretchy things in lieu of a solid base is a twit. Like, what in what world? Now let me tell you, my neighbors are extremely skinny people. They're small people, not unlike me, Miss Biggin over here. If they couldn't sit on this and find it comfortable and sustainable, what makes you think that the rest of America can? I started off by taking off all the nails and saving them because they weren't ruined, and neither was this fabric. It was just old and tired, like that piece of leather that you saw in the beginning there. So I figured, okay, I'll do my own thing. At this point, it's just an excuse to embroider something. But this is what I decided was going to be a nice, quick little... I stretched that out as much as possible. Folded over the edges also as much as possible. Yeah. And stapled it down. I hate that stapler. If anybody else has that stapler and they actually like it, explain to me what I'm doing wrong, because that thing sucks. You have no idea how many times I've hurt myself or potentially hurt myself. Like, grace of God that a nail didn't go flying through my leg. Also, the fact that it kind of sucks. See how I did it right there? Any normal person would see that stapler and have it with the open part towards the back, kind of like it is right there. That's not how you use it. Yes, I see that there's arrows everywhere. But why are you going against the grain? Why are you doing it backwards? All other nail guns, like the hand staple guns, tell you that the downward slope is where the nail goes. So you don't have to think about it. Like, it's just one of those automatic things. Like, you know how to hold a hammer, and you know which side hits the nail. It's kind of like the same thing. It's like telling me that I have to turn a hammer upside down and hit it with those little forky bits in order to get the nail in. That's not how it works. So why did you change it? I don't like that stapler. It's easier to squeeze than your regular stapler, but the staples never go in. That's why I have to hammer them. Okay, that's as far as I got on that project. I have many a day with it. What am I doing here? I'm cleaning, organizing something, obviously. Am I making albondigas? I think this is the day that I made albondigas. Ooh. See, I would have lost this footage on my other camera. But since it's on my phone, it's here. Okay. Albondigas. What am I doing? I have meat in there. I might be washing rice. Oh, come on. What am I doing? Ooh. Spearmint. I think I put 1 cup of rice. I think that might have been too much. But that's spearmint leaves. Not peppermint, spearmint. There is a difference. Fresh ground garlic. Not the garlic, but garlic. 1 or 2 whole cloves. I am washing something. The rice. I'm washing the rice. I've had this question before, and I know not to trust the food industry. But if this is enriched rice, and you're rinsing it out, are you washing away the richness? Just wondering. But here I am, washing the rice. Again, a cup was too much. Half a cup would have been better. But whatever. I got 2 pounds of meat. Oh, I am picking out the spearmint. These leaves are tiny. It's winter. You know, there's not enough sunlight, so the leaves are not as big as they should be. Give it till spring, and this thing is going to be wild. But the flavor, ooh, it was there. That's a lot of spearmint, and I used it all. Now, you got to make sure you grind in those microplastics into your food, okay? And the only way to do that is to really rock that knife back and forth. Okay, so I've got my 1 pound of meat. I got my 1 cup, which I said it was too much, of rice. My microplastic spearmint, 1 egg, the other pound of meat, and more salt. Just mix it all in until it's all well combined. And you get you want a wide pot. Sometimes I use a narrow, tall pot. This one is a wide pot. That water was already boiling in that kettle, and I turned it on. So the fire is hot. And I just make like a little balls. And you see how they're like turning a weird brown? That's because the water is hot. Once you get them all in there, you cover it up until it boils. Once it actually starts to boil, and you make sure all of the meat is underwater. Okay, sometimes you have to move the meat around a little bit so everything can fit. So you cover it up, and you let it, well, once it comes to a boil, turn the heat down. Once you turn the heat down, you add your onion and your cilantro, and you just let it simmer, and then a tomato. After, I want to say about 40 minutes of it simmering, then you add your carrots and a potato. Well, you add a potato first. What is that? Oh, that was like, oh. So yeah, it's already kind of done at this point. But you wait 40 minutes of the meat to boil. You add your potato. You wait 20 minutes. You add your carrots. You wait another 20 minutes. And it's like done. So it does take a few rounds. But I like to take the cilantro out right around the time between the potato and the carrots, just so that you're not trying to fish it out later at the bottom. I mean, I don't mind chewing on cilantro. Not everybody likes it, so I take it out once the meat's done cooking. Why did I just leave this here? Okay, once everything has been cooked down, I like to take the skin out of the tomato and then mush around the inside of the tomato. That way, like, the tomato flavor is kind of there, but it's not like big chunks of tomato. And, you know, that's just how I spread around the color. And that's it. You serve the plate. I think it's 5 per person. 5 meatballs per person at least. Plenty of carrots. My kids don't like the potato, so that's just for me and my husband. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Enjoy dinner.